Hi, I'm Evan, designer here at ECS, and this is my MK5 R32. I bought this as actually a winter beater to replace my slammed Beamer I had prior to this, and I still miss that car, but I bought this just to take me through all the Ohio winters, and shortly after that winter, I started heavily modifying the vehicle. First set of mods was all suspension related, so I just decided to go with a good set of coilovers. I went with ASTs. They work great, ride great, take a beating in Akron roads around here, and makes the thing corner like a beast. On top of that, I've done H&R front and rear sway bars in the car, better bushings to the vehicle, and then we did brakes as well, and wheels, tires, just kind of your basic, better handling bits. So I lived with the stock for probably about, I'd say, a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and I wanted something more. So the first thing I did was like a very basic thing, was just unhooking the valve exhaust portion so it's always open, and that made a world of difference. After that, it kind of went into a spiral effect. Got long tube headers and high flow cats, and still actually married to the OEM catback, but it screams its head off above, I'd say, any RPM at this point. Power-wise, I've got our ECS Luft-Technik intake system for the car, and along with that, I've also got the United Motorsport's triple tune. So it has the engine with spark cut tune, the DSG tune, and the Haldex tune. So the Haldex tune basically just enables your rear end to rotate faster than it would normally. So I was having actually, I think the first month of owning the vehicle, we took it to a track day event and was noticing that it would just want to understeer. And then the rear end would go, hey, you're slipping. All right, we'll kick the rear end in, fix it. And it was just such a huge delay that we couldn't really take it. So the tune from United Motorsport helps it kick that in far sooner. So there's hardly any delay when the all-wheel drive kicks in. Love the OEM interior, still have it, not getting rid of that. But I decided to upgrade to something a little more sporty for the car and kind of give me the more sport feel on my daily drive. But I went from having 3 sets of seats. I went from Sparcos to Corbeau recliner seats to now Corbeau fixed back seats. It's a learned habit. I'm pretty versed in it now. It's not uncomfortable, it's just not relaxing. Because this seat automatically shoves you more forward in the car, and it makes you want to just be more engaged at all times. So, and I think it's probably one of the better upgrades, kind of gave me a better feel of the actual cornering ability, because I had issues where the OEM seats don't cup you enough at all. So when I was going through turns, I would have issues where I'm like, am I leaning or is the car leaning? It actually was just me leaning out of my seat, not the bucket seat. For the exterior, we just did a full Maxton kit. So I did the Maxton rear diffuser, the side skirts, and the front lip. I had an SRS Tech spoiler on the rear, but that decided to dismount itself about 2 weeks ago. It's the gloss black from the front and to the side skirts. The rear only comes in one color variation, which is just, you get like the textured or like the satin plastic color. Very aggressive. Probably the bigger pain to install, because the lip was just a matter of a few screws, side skirts, a few screws and some 3M. The rear though was just a matter of trying to get that to actually, I mean, even this isn't still perfect, but I mean, it looks good from about 10 feet. That's all you need, right? We have Enkei Tenjin wheels. I think my biggest thing I love about my wheels is the fact that the color of the spoke area, of the face, it matches so closely to the actual body of the car.
Was that a paint to match, or was that out of catalog?
Out of catalog. That's Enkei's Storm Gray finish, which I haven't seen it actually offered on a lot of their wheels. They just say gray now. I don't know if it's the same thing or not. But United Grays want Storm Gray. But on top of that, the price you pay for a flow-form wheel, being able to remove about 9 pounds of weight of rotational mass off of your car, off each corner, is a huge difference. I think I don't feel it anymore, but within the first month or so of you driving the car, it just feels happier to go through turns, happier to accelerate, just overall a happier car. It doesn't have the longest legs, but it knows how to squat, so. Volkswagen, everyone I've met through this car in particular has been awesome. Like, they're all open arms, willing to teach, willing to accept you, take you places. tell you what's cool, what's not cool, and just be super accepting of you being in the community and you wanting to like put your foot in as a true car enthusiast. It doesn't matter what mood you're in, doesn't matter how crap of a day it is. If you're next to another car, you're next to a side banking wall, you're in, in the city, and in the closed section that allows that exhaust note to bounce off, that alone, like, will just, your day could be absolute crap. That exhaust note will just make your day all the better, every time. Could get your jimmies rusted a little bit, but